вас.
Sometimes people ask me, what is the meaning behind Grimm? It's such a dark word. First, let me give you some context. When the enemy is united, divide them. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. The Suki rule over the world with a simple mindset: divide and conquer. Families get divided. Young and old get divided. Conservative and progressive get divided. East and West get divided. Material and spiritual get divided. This is all fabricated. The Suki's favorite hobby is to divide and conquer. They spread lies about division where there is nothing but unity. One of the biggest lies I will expose today. It's connected to the word Grimm, our name. There is a deep heritage behind these 4 letters. Understanding this heritage will help you become a free man. We have prepared something for you, but to understand things, you need to look into history.
To understand what is really going on in the world, you need to understand the dynamics of Russia, Germany, and the Anglo-Saxons in the last 120 years. Before World War I, Germany and Russia were not enemies. Throughout the 19th century, they cooperated. Under Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, Germany maintained a friendly stance towards Russia, aimed at avoiding a two-front war. However, after Bismarck was gone, Germany failed to renew ties with Russia, pushing Russia into an alliance with France, setting the stage for future conflict. And we all know how this ended, with Russia and Germany going against each other in 2 world wars. But whenever there's a conflict, ask yourself, cui bono, who benefits? The Anglo-Saxon powers benefited greatly from the division between Germany and Russia. As Ray Dalio points out in The Changing World Order, Germany was on track to become a dominant global power before World War I. Rapid industrial growth, scientific innovation, and strong education. Now combine Germany's engineering strength with Russia's vast resources. The balance of global power in the 20th century would have shifted dramatically. Instead of Britain and the US rising to dominance, it would have been Germany and Russia leading the world. We highly recommend you to watch this phenomenal video, The Changing World Orders. The divide between Russia and Germany is crucial for the Anglo-Saxon powers, and we see the divide being deepened today. But Grimm is not about division, but about unity. And to understand that, take a look at the meaning of Grimm across languages and cultures. In Proto-Germanic, Grimm means fierce, stern, earnest. Grimmer was the name for warriors who were most relentless. Grimm stood for the highest honor. In Norse, Grimmer was a byname of Odin, the highest god of the Germanic and Viking cultures. Today, the word Grimm and its derivatives are found in English, German, Dutch, Danish, Norwegian, Icelandic, and Swedish. In Ukrainian, the word Grimm means thunder. In Russian, Serbian, and many other Slavic languages, the word for thunder is not Grimm, but Grom, very close. Now add this interesting thought. The Norse and the Slavic honored the god of thunder. The Norse called him Thor, the Slavs Perun. The Germanic, Nordic, and Slavic cultures are closely connected. We honor this connection at Grimm. The Suki divide, Grimm unites. Do you know what the Russian word for one is, by the way? Один. Let me spell that out for you. O-D-I-N. Odin, the highest Norse god, the one. Coincidence? We don't think so. The Slavs and the Vikings share the same roots. The Suki don't want you to know this, but we are all connected. Now let's take a look into the East. The Vedic sages shaped the foundations of Hinduism and Buddhism. Now where did they come from? Take a look at linguistic, historical, and genetic evidence. It points to a deep link between the Vedic world and the Indo-European people of the north. The Vedic Aryans, authors of the Rig Veda, descended from the same warrior cultures that spread across Europe, Iran, and India. Their origins lie in the north, in the Pontic-Caspian steppe, now Ukraine and Russia. Their gods Their language and their rites echo those of ancient Norse, Slavs and Germans. And there is a genetic connection, R1A, a chromosome marker passed from father to son. You can see it today in the DNA of millions. It runs through Norse clans, high caste Indians, Scythians, Slavs, and many other cultures. This shared bloodline traces back to the same northern source. Grimm stands for what was never truly broken, our unity. Brothers and sisters across tradition, tribe, and tongue. Don't let yourself be divided. We share the same roots and the same honor.
I want to introduce you to a very special Grimm. Let's pay tribute to one of the earliest Grimms out there. Someone of deep inspiration and shared values. Here you see the grave of Jakob Grimm, OG, original Grimm, Bratan. Jakob Grimm was a German linguist who uncovered deep connections between Indo-European languages and mythologies. Number 1, Grimm's Law. Grimm identified a pattern in how sounds shifted from Proto-Indo-European to Germanic languages. His discovery proved that Germanic, Slavic, and Indo-Aryan tongues came from the same source. Number 2, protect and preserve your culture. With his brother, Grimm collected German folk tales. These are not just stories, but hold deep psychological and spiritual insights, powerful values to master your life. Grimm understood that morals and values are best taught not with lecture, but with storytelling. This is the Grimm way. Number 3, in his book Teutonic Mythology from 1835, Grimm preserved the culture, the gods, rituals, and mythologies of the Germanic people, and traced links to Christianity, Norse, Celts, and the Slavic roots. This is the true mindset of Grimm, of us. Tell stories that give strong values. Preserve your old culture, your mythology. It gives you deep power. And build bridges to the cultures of your brothers. What unites us is much more interesting than what divides us. Grimm saw how the past and mythology was being erased, rewritten, twisted. He refused to let that happen. We are Grimm. Honor your past, honor your heritage with the strongest power we have on earth, storytelling. Storytelling that carries the honorable values of our people, of our culture. In this tradition, we are today revolutionizing entertainment. We did not just create our own fraternity, the Ring of Grimm, but our own cinematic universe. Join here if you want to read the first book of the Grimm series. But don't forget, we are nothing without those who came before us. We only stand tall because we are standing on the shoulders of giants, our ancestors, our heritage, those who came before us. Here is to the Grimm brothers. Be honorable.